pagka kasi nag-acknowledgement receipt, no? Halimbawa, bumiyahe, meron ding informant yung informant, ginasusan, o bumili ng sigarilyo sa sari-sari store, nagkape, kasi kausap yung informant. Wala ka makikitang, oh, thank you, Mr. President.
Kindly wind up, Senator Lacson. Pati ako nabitin eh.
Enzo Recto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
Thank you, Senator Judge Soto. Senator Judge Lacson may proceed with his interjections when he's ready. You have 2 minutes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Good morning, Attorney Wamil.
Good morning po, Your Honor.
Kindly refresh my memory, no? Kasi ang pagkaalam ko, sa paggamit ng intelligence saka confidential fund, hindi lamang sa pinapayagan o hindi pinagbabawal ang paggamit ng alias, kundi necessity for practical reasons, di ba?
Yes po, Your Honor.
And idadivert lang yung totoong tao nasa likod ng mga alias kapag declassified na o tapos na yung tinatawag na confidential or intelligence operations. Tama, di ba?
Yes po, Your Honor.
So ang tanong ko, meron ba kayong, wala ba kayong efforts na alamin kung sino yung mga nasa likod ng mga aliases na sinabit sa inyo?
Since document-based lang po kami, Your Honor, hindi na po. Wala na po kami.
Yan ang susunod yung tanong. Ano? Bakit paper audit lang kayo? Wala kayong physical? Parang bitin yung inyong pagsasagawa ng audit. Kasi paano nyo malalaman kung legitimate yung pumirma doon sa acknowledgement receipts kung hindi nyo inaalam kung meron bang totoong tao na nasa likod noong mga aliases na yon?
Opo. Since what we do po in ICFAO po is compliance audit lang po, Your Honor. So kung ano lang po talaga yung provisions na nasasaad doon sa joint circular, yun lang po talaga yung ginagawa namin, Your Honor.
That brings me to my next point. Baka pwedeng i-recommenda mo na i-amend nyo yung inyong JMC kasi parang bitin, no? In fairness to the concerned offices or persons na ino-audit, dapat kumpleto yung due process, hindi ba?
Yes po,
Kasi
Your
kung
Honor.
paper lang, magre-rely lang kayo sa mga submission, hindi nyo inaalam, you don't go further than that, di ba? Anyway, wala ka naman doon sa, hindi ka naman deputy commissioner pa o associate commissioner, so siguro, i-recommend mo na lang na i-amend yung inyong JMC. So my next question is, what would you consider as evidence of success of a particular surveillance operation and or intelligence information gathering activity? Ano yung evidence of success?
Actually, walang specific na documents yung sinasabi ng joint circular, pero nagbe-base po kami dun sa mismong wording po na dapat merong causal link between the successful intelligence or surveillance activities vis-a-vis yung information given by the informer.
Okay. Would an after surveillance report or after intelligence report ng particular na agent, would it suffice para i-consider yung evidence of success? I'm not referring to the entire operation. Kasi kapag nagsagawa ng surveillance, nagsasagawa ng after surveillance report, whether negative or positive, would you consider that as evidence of success?
Katulad po ng sinabi ko, tinitingnan po namin yung causal link. Kung may causal link between the success and the information given by
Yun
the
ang
informer.
problema kasi bitin nga yung inyong audit. So I would reiterate, i-recommend mo na i-amend ninyo yung inyong circular. Meron ka ba security clearance na nag-grant o na-issue para sa'yo?
Wala naman.
Well, you know, I assume na mataas yung security clearance mo kasi ang hinahawakan mo, ino-audit mo, confidential information, confidential funds, di ba?
Yes po, Your Honor.
So I wonder why wala ka security clearance kasi paano ka mag-audit? Kasi pag may intelligence project, naka-vault yan eh. Lahat ng aliases, yun ang nakalabas. Pero yung tunay na identities corresponding to the aliases, naka-vault. Pag declassified na, terminated na yung program, yung activity o yung project, intelligence project, pwede na ilabas yun kasi declassified na yun. So kung wala kang security clearance, paano ma-access? Yung tulad na sinabi ni Senator Subiri, quarterly, nagpapadala sa Senate President Speaker of the House ng intelligence and confidence, paano ginastos? Kasi may oversight powers kami, di ba? So paano ka makakapag-audit properly kung hindi mo alam yung nature ng intelligence project or operation? Kaya kanina tinatanong ko, yung bang evidence of success per activity, ano ba, after surveillance report. And mind you cannot call it successful kung negative yung surveillance. Wala nakita eh. Pero gumastos ng pera yon. So would you consider that another topic as a success or evidence of success, maski negative yung resulta ng intelligence information gathering, operation or activity, or yung after surveillance report? So kung walang result, negative, ano yun, hindi successful? Hindi pwedeng i-clear?
Nakalagay po kasi yung nature ng item is payment of reward. So dapat
No. Pagka kasi nag-acknowledgement receipt, no? Halimbawa, bumiyahe, meron ding informant yung informant, ginasusan, o bumili ng sigarilyo sa sari-sari store, nagkape, kasi kausap yung informant. Wala ka makikitang, oh, thank you, Mr. President.
Kindly wind up, Senator Lacson. Pati ako nabitin eh.
You may just respond na lang. We'll wait for your answer.
ay, sorry po. Pwedeng pa ulit.
Ulitin ko hindi lahat ng after surveillance report successful. Negative eh. Wala nakita. Pero gumastos.
Oh.
Hindi lahat ng intelligence gathering information successful. Kasi negative. Pero may gastos yun. How would you classify that? Evidence of success ba yun o hindi? These are practical questions
Okay.
Kasi galing ako dyan kaya alam ko yung kalakaran.
Opo. That calls for
Yun nga wala ka security clearance kasi. Kasi naka-bolt lahat yan. Pagka intelligence project, naka-bolt. Pag declassified, terminated yung project, saka ilalabas yun. Nandun lahat yung mga tunay na pangalan ng mga aliases.
Opo.
Kumuha ka ng security clearance.
Bunyog, bunyog, halikan na kasama ka. Bunyog, kapag buklod ay may pag-asa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, isa ang pananaw. Sa bagong Pilipinas ang bunyog isisigaw.